what if you have a feeling for a broke guy and it's natural, right?
Yeah, I will ignore it.
I don't know what's going on with this guy. I think he is depressed.
As I'm standing before you, I still don't know whether or not there will be an election next year.
Especially His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have failed us.
What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up. Welcome back to our channel. Here we have Cubana chief priest. Remember yesterday we talked about him getting arrested by EFCC, and I mentioned Obidi Cubana. Sources had said that EFCC are going for Obidi Cubana's associates or his friends. Remember this guy Obidi Cubana was arrested by not just NDLEA, also EFCC, right? Cubana chief priest is the popular one among them. Cubana chief priest of Obidi Cubana, they're the popular ones, like very popular, among these guys. So we wouldn't even know if these guys are carrying an investigation on other associates. They are notable ones, but not that popular, okay? I mean, friends of Obidi Cubana. Cubana chief priest was the first to stumble on fame, on Instagram, and after him, Obidi Cubana. You know what happened at Oba, right? Yes, that's what really skyrocketed his fame or his popularity. So this guy has been released, Cubana chief priest. In fact, the video posted recently saying, "My bestie is free." Oh my, why is my clock? My bestie is free. Cubana chief priest was arrested by EFCC for money laundering and tax fraud charges, but that's about it. Not the detailed information, and we're really waiting for that. Like, seriously, we need to hear more of this. I don't think the EFCC will stop there. I don't think so. Let's see how things unfolds. I'm just just thinking out loud. I don't think so. I think we'll still get to hear more stories in the future. Let us move straight to the next news. And don't forget to let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Here we have Korra. It's crazy how this couple have turned their life into a reality show. Social media and their life, right? So social media is like the employer, the producer, the producer or the director, whatever. It's like a joint agreement between them, the fans, and social media. Although the husband, the estranged husband actually, came on social media to say, all the social media obsession was the reason why their marriage crashed. Like, trying to say that the wife, the estranged wife, was the reason, or trying to push blames, right? And when it comes to things like this, I don't think, because you as well, you came out on social media to tell us stuff about your marriage and all of that, and now you're blaming social media. You're saying, oh, our obsession. Okay, fine. She started it. I mean, she's the one who was popular, before you, right? And now this guy was like, oh, you guys should unfollow me. I don't want this popularity anymore. I'm tired of this. But still, you come on social media to say stuff. At this point, it's like both of you are at fault, because, yes, I think I have the right to... Oh my God, it's crazy. I think I have the right, to contribute to this, because you guys give us the free way to do that. You guys allowed us to do that. You let us into your life, saying you don't want to be famous. This is not what you want. Then you should stop talking. Stop putting our content on social media. So at this point, people are like, okay, maybe this guy is the problem. Maybe we should just chill and wait for Korra. You remember Korra had said it, that if you really want to hear the real stuff, you have to pay for it. What happened between us? And I'm like, why would I pay to know what happened in your life? She said $150 per person. And I'm like, okay, that's good if you understand your worth and you think your information is so valuable that people are ready to pay. But jokes apart, this guy will be suing. Oh my God, what's that? Oh, so jokes apart, this guy will be suing Korra. And guess how much? He was asking for $500,000. He knows she won't be able to pay it, but still went ahead to do that. And what is the reason, my people? So he's taking Korra to court, or suing Korra for defamation of character. And he asks Korra to pay $500K. Even he himself said, like, obviously they wouldn't be able to pay. And again, let's go back to what he said. I think I skipped that. He said Korra and our friend recorded him while I was angry. And he said Korra has no right to post that video on social media without his consent. So it's against the law, because yes, he cursed in that video that was released on social media, right? He was angry and he cursed. So wait, you as well, I'm sure Korra didn't give you the consent to post the things you posted on social media about her. Remember the time we said repeat it. I'm sure Korra didn't say you should post that part online. Yes.
Why am I doing what? Repeat it.
I was literally naked.
You're not, but you're not now.
I was naked.
But you're not now. Repeat
Why
what you
are you
said.
doing this?
Repeat it. Repeat it.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. You can't.
I don't know what's going on with this guy. I think he is depressed, and I think he needs to just stay off social media and understand that, you know, dealing with your stuff privately helps more than coming on social media to give us details.
Yes, I was set up on that recording. They did that on purpose. They did that to set me up, and they're being sued for defamation of character. And in the state of California, it's illegal to film someone and put them online in a derogatory way. So I will probably make $500,000 or so off of this lawsuit, and they probably won't be able to pay it, so they'll go bankrupt. And you know, I mean, you know, every action has a reaction, and there's consequences. I can assure you, I can sue them. Lawsuit's already in place. They will be served in the next bit. So, you know, it's California. Look up the laws.
There's another video I stumbled on that he said that he doesn't know why Korra moved to a one-bedroom apartment, that Korra has the money. Korra is a Nigerian. She knows how to save. She doesn't want to go to another man's land and start feeding the government. So she's a true Nigerian. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news. So Daddy Freeze is giving this person 50,000 naira for abusing the person. I mean, about their shoes. I mean, this person had said that even them no call you will say they called you just to be silly. And Daddy Freeze replied, see your shoe for your last post. Sakpa Pro Max, I hear, sir. I said, Abba, the shoe is fine. Somebody said, actually, someone else. And Daddy Freeze replied, no be only fine. The person polish and polish him leg join. Okay, Daddy Freeze now says here, because the guy was like, I promise to mind my business now, boss. I'm sorry about my response to the post. Cheers. And Daddy Freeze himself apologized. He said, I apologize for calling you out too, since I insulted you over your shoes. Send your account details. Let me send you 50K so you can buy a new pair on me, or just for you to chill this weekend. Well, that's nice of Daddy Freeze, but at the same time, that's a serious shade. Like, because I abuse your shoes, you know. Just send me your account number and I'll send you 50K, you know. That's how boys do. Daddy Freeze. Oh my God. Moving on to the next one. Congratulations to Israel as he proposed to his girlfriend. So she's moved from being a girlfriend to a fiance. I wish them well. So he's about to marry. Israel is about to settle down. He's a very funny guy. He's on the funny side of Davido. Let us move straight to the next one. This one is funny, and at the same time, this particular guy is stupid. And it's a good thing that happened to him anyways. This man is a 21-year-old man identified as Tosin Lamidi, according to this post. Bogu department of this lady shown on the picture, gifts Use Bong or something at number 8 Mutiatu Okesalu Street, Ikotun, Lagos. He stole laptops and phones from the apartment at gunpoint. The lady whose phone was among the phones stolen called her number and Tosin picked up the call. She offered Tosin sex if he can return her SIM card, which contains vital documents to her. Tosin Lamidi, the robber, accepted. They agreed to meet at a Ikotun roundabout, where he will take her to a hotel. It was at the roundabout that he was arrested. What the people cause, oh my god. Something must kill a man anyways. This one is another funny one, guys. This guy is a Nigerian. Kodak Black went live with him recently, and here is their conversation. Let's watch.
What they do?
Yeah, please do something for me, Buzz, please. I don't need anything from you. I just want to be like you. I don't need anything from I just want to be like you, Buzz. Just link me up, Buzz. Just link me up. That's all I need, Buzz. Please just link me up, Buzz. That's all I need, Buzz. I just want to be like you. You're my dream. You're my DC. You're my DC. I've been chasing just to be like you ever since I was born. I've been in the street for so long. I'm just here. I put my mama down here in Nigeria. Just pressing my phone to leave a light, Buzz. I've been praying to be a child like I was born, Buzz. Please, Buzz, please. I'm down on my knees. I'm down on my knees pleading. Please, Buzz, please. I will do anything for you. I will die. I'm gonna die for you, Buzz. I'm gonna do anything for you. I love you, man. I love you too, Kodak. I love you so much.
You know, Femi Kuti has been nominated, I think 6 times or 7 times. I'm talking about Grammys, right? He's yet to receive any. I know Nigerians, we keep talking about Femi being nominated. What about, you know, other Americans? Like Snoop Dogg has been nominated 19 times, and the Grammys refuse to give him just one. It's a big deal, like, seriously, to be nominated, but that's enough Grammys. Like, give this guy at least one award, because the guy don't really try. Seriously, I think it's time someone talked about it. They are really stressing Femi Kuti.
What's the problem? Why are you stressing my life, for Christ's sake? What's the problem? Why are you stressing my life, for Christ's sake?
Here we have T Classic. T Classic wants the lady to stop sending him nude pictures. According to him, I'm tired of all the nudes you've been sending. I appreciate the love, but I beg, let's respect ourselves, please. Thank you. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Ken Eriks. Ken Eriks himself, even though he's an actor, is tired of Nollywood amateur film tricks. I don't know. He's in the movie, but he still just laugh at it. He was like, really? Seriously? Director, editor, now God go judge. Our directors and editors need to upgrade. Like, seriously, they really need to upgrade. The actors can't do it all. I mean, they can't kill themselves on the scene.
Okay, wait, no,
3 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let me have a bomb, my dude.
I'm with it.
I am about that. Do that again. Still Hollywood actor. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
This lady shares the reason she cannot date a guy without money, or a broke guy. Guys, funny conversation. Let's watch.
If I'm gonna sleep with a guy, I must get paid.
No, I don't sleep with a guy to get paid. I just will not date a broke guy, because I can afford.
What if you have a feeling for a broke guy and it's natural, right?
Yeah, I will ignore it.
Here we have Bobrisky's nemesis, the former PA, Bobrisky's former PA. Oh my God. She insinuated that Bobrisky makes his money through sex video. Somebody asked her, I mean, it's just about you. Why include Bobrisky? Why drag Bobrisky into this? Whiskey, you don't enter him, you never know anything. The person asked, are you being paid for your sex videos? And she said, yes, a lot money. And she continues, even your mommy of Lagos, they do too. His own is just private. You can't stream it without ID, but it will soon cast. Everywhere go scatter when it will leak. How do you think he's making his own money? You think it's page adverts? Abi stay there. Audio sugar daddy. Now porn. Now him show me the way. She's always been on Bobrisky's case anyways. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Abiola's daughters. Well, politics here. One of Abiola's daughters supporting Yahaya Bello had said that she's leading Yahaya Bello's campaign and has compared her father's work alongside Yahaya Bello's work, which didn't go well with a half-sister that works with Arise News. Here's a reaction about what her half-sister said about Yahaya Bello and supporting Yahaya Bello. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of silly season, you did warn me, didn't you, Dr. Abati, that all kinds of characters are going to be coming on here and I should brace myself. But I was actually quite dismayed by your interview yesterday. I've come to expect certain things, even from that individual. But just because it's not surprising does not mean it's not staggeringly inappropriate. I'm referring to my half-sister, Hafsat, who is the DG of Yahaya Bello's campaign, yes? And her making comparisons to my dad. I mean, there are lots of political players in his team. Not one of them feels the need to throw their father under the bus for the sake of their principle. Come out and talk about your principle, his antecedents, his plans for the future of Nigeria, and leave daddy out of it. It's not her right, because it's not her name. It is our name. And it's also the name of future generations of Abiolas yet unborn, who should be proud of a legacy. My father was tortured because the United Nations does consider solitary.
Good afternoon. I want to stand on existing protocol. Today I stand before you. Today I stand humbly before you. My name is Hafsat Abiola, and I'm here as the Director General of the Presidential Campaign for Governor Yahaya Bello Campaign Organization. Today we start our march to our destiny. We have been sidelined for decades. Since Nigeria's independence, we have been struggling to put Nigerian people at the center of our government. Nigerians are poor, but Nigeria is not.
Okay, but a lot of people in the comment section had said that enough of these stories about your dad. Your dad was no saint. You want to talk about the ITT money that he embezzled, that he stole, or you want to talk about numerous schools that your father, financed. People believe that Abiola sponsored different coups with thoughts of becoming a president one day, which didn't happen. Others called it karma. Here we have the PDP aspirants who reject 21 million naira nomination form. According to him, they are teaching people how to steal. He says the 21 million naira is the governor's salary in 10 months. So what do you expect these people? When they get into office, you're encouraging them to embezzle. It doesn't make sense. Party form, 21 million naira, and there's no guarantee that you're going to win. And if you eventually win, you want to get the money back. So that's what he's saying here in his words. How can you ask aspirants to pay 21 million naira just to contest for governorship? 21 million naira is 10 months salary of a governor. Even if it's 1 month salary, that money is still too much. And I cannot afford to pay such an amount to contest to be governor in my state. What are you trying to tell the contestants? They are teaching them to steal when they come into the office. This is corruption playing out, but people are just folding their hands and not saying anything. If we fail to protest now, next time it might rise up to 100 million naira. That is what Mutaka, I think that's the right pronunciation of his name, said recently. He described the whole thing as a slap on the faces of Nigerians. What do you think about it? Just like this man, this imam, he was initially suspended and sacked simply because he criticized Buhari's works, like what he ignored, which is insecurity in Nigeria, or he's not doing enough. That's what he's trying to say. But this man, I've watched his videos in the past. He constantly reminds us that the insecurity in Nigeria could be solved, but the government have chosen to ignore these things. And he specifically mentioned Buhari. He does that, most of the time, and this is him saying the truth.
Is there nobody to take responsibility? I want to believe that we have all failed. I mean, I failed as an imam to teach you that life is sacred. You all failed as parents to teach your children that killing is bad. Our community leaders failed. Our politicians failed. Especially His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have failed us. We have your video telling Nigerians that the military is capable. Our military is capable. It has all the requirements to tackle this insurgency. And if you are voted into power, you are going to make sure that happens in a short time. You have given 4 years an addition. Yet, people are dying like fowls. Killing is becoming norm in Nigeria under your watch, Mr. President. If there is no Nigerian to tell you, I will take the responsibility of telling you. And I will take the responsibility of the consequences, because the life and properties of Nigerians is above all. Let me tell you, Mr. President, under your watch, bandits are taxing Nigerians. Is that the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria? Under the provision of Constitution of Nigeria, no one has the right to tax any Nigerian, except being authorized by the federal government.
Okay, guys, speaking about religious leaders, here we have Pastor Adeboye. He said this, let me read. Let me tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I don't know yet if there will be election in 2023. That's what Adeboye says. He doesn't know if there will be election in 2023.
You want to know the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth? I'm talking of myself now. As of now, as I'm standing before you, I still don't know whether or not there will be an election next year. Don't say that Pastor Adeboye said there will be no election next year. That's not what I said. What was it I said? Adeboye does not know yet. Yet, oh. Put the word yet. How come you don't know? Because my father hasn't talked to me about it at all. The last time we had an election, he spoke to me about the election by June of the previous year. And this is April. So it's not late. But he hasn't told me yet. He might have told you, some of you are prophets. You are closer to him. But is there any one of you here who can raise your hand to heaven and say, without any doubt, there will be an election in 2023? If you can tell us, stand up and we will clap for a prophet. I don't know yet. Remember to put the word yes.
He also said that, Nigeria is moving steadily towards bankruptcy.
Number two, where is the money going to? 80% of what should have been the income of a nation is going to the hand of some people. That's a lot of money, man. What do they want to do with the money? That's question number 3. Question number 4. Who are the foreign nations buying this stolen oil? Question number 5. How many of these nations of the world are your friends? So you can see the reason why I'm not thinking of 2023. Oh. Maybe that's why God has not spoken to me about that, because there is a lot to deal with now. Do I tell you one more thing? It is open secret. It's in the news. Undenied. That more than 90% of our income, more than 90% of the money we get from the leftover of the oil that was stolen, we are using it to pay the interest of the money we have already borrowed. More than 90%. And then it is news. I'm sure you listen to the news. We are borrowing more. Meaning what? According to a friend of mine, we are moving steadily to bankruptcy. A whole nation. My beloved Nigeria is moving steadily towards.
Let me read this. Man who trekked for Bola Tinubu from Abuja arrives Ibadan. He said he trekked from Abuja to Ibadan to show his support for Tinubu presidency because he believes only Bola Tinubu can solve Nigeria's problems. So you trek. I just hope Tinubu recognize you or acknowledge your efforts. Here we have a pastor, Pastor Femi Emmanuel. He says, no amount of English, protest, prayer and fasting can take Nigeria back from our evil and wicked leaders. Let's watch this.
No amount of English, no amount of protest, no amount of prayer, no amount of fasting will take Nigeria back from these evil and wicked politicians, except we go there and flush them out. Now, politics is at the grassroots, at the world level, and that is what the political warlord had captured. They had arranged and mobilized their own people there to be the world officers. You will weep for Nigeria if you will get to the world level and see those who make decisions who you vote for. You will weep for Nigeria. They are the miserable, hungry, desperate, illiterate, ordinary people mobilized there by the politicians and funded so that they can put their own people there. Now, those who decide who you vote for are at the world level. And so, good people, educated Nigerians should go there, migrate there, and form yourself into a block. And have a block voting and put good people there. Nigeria has to be sanitized from the root. Now, I hear people say, register and have your INEC card. Have your voter's card, and come 2023, vote these evil politicians out and vote good ones there. This is my own INEC card. Now the question is, after your voter's card has been secured, who will you vote for? Who will you vote for with your voter's card? You are going to be voting the same corrupt politicians because the system that will produce who to vote for has been corrupted, has been monetized. Democracy is supposed to be government of the people, by the people, for the people. Not so for Nigeria. It is the government of the corrupt, by the corrupt, for the corrupt. And the only way we can change that is for good Nigerians to move to the grassroots politics, form themselves into a caucus, and put good people there. It is the ward officers that are called delegates. It is delegates that gathered at Eagle Square, gathered at stadium in different states to elect who will be governor, who will be senator, who will be House of Rep members, who will be local government chairman, who will be president. We don't have good Nigerians where decisions that save Nigerians are made. And I want to shock you. 2023, there will be no credible candidate to vote for. 2027, there will be no credible candidate to vote for. 2031, there will be no credible candidate. Because the system that will produce credible candidate has been hijacked. You are not there. I am not there. Churches lock themselves up praying. We have prayed enough. And youth, it is time we move en masse to the grassroots of Nigerian politics, form ourselves into a bloc, and put good people there. Can I say this to you? There are credible Nigerians. There are brilliant Nigerians. There are protective Nigerians. There are Nigerians that can fix this nation. There are Nigerians that will not steal. There are Nigerians that are God-fearing. But the present arrangement will never produce them. They will never come up with the present arrangement.
Okay, guys, that's where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Let us move straight to question of the day. Pick your birth month and take. For January, a day with your president. February, popcorn. Just popcorn. March, 20K, 20,000. April, Benz. May, 1 gigabyte data. June, urgent 2K. Wait, let me go back to April. Benz. Benzema. Yeah. Well, my birthday is close, actually. I've forgotten. Oh my god. My birthday is April 7th, by the way. Yeah. June, urgent 2K. July, shawarma. August, 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin. August, you're lucky. September, $1 million. That's huge too. Wow. September, you're lucky. October, Canada visa. November, 5K. December, a plot of land. Okay, what's yours? Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you once again for watching. Until we see you next time. Peace.